Tight end tiers time right now on Fantasy Football Today in 5. What's up, everybody? This is your Thursday edition of Fantasy Football Today in 5. We're recording on Tuesday. I don't even know anymore. It's late Tuesday night, and let's talk tight end. So I told Heath I was going to guess his tight end tiers. So I'm going to guess the top 4, the first 4. Tier 1 is Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce.
Correct. Travis Kelce and Mark Andrews.
Okay. And well, hey, you said there are no rankings within tiers, so I
was just confirming.
They are top 15 picks for you.
They are.
Okay. Tier 2 is Kittle, Waller, Pitts.
It is correct. Waller, Pitts, Kittle. I'm just going to say them in a different order.
That's fine.
Just to confirm that there's no order.
You're comfortable with these 3 round 4, late round 4?
Would prefer them all in round 5, which means I get none of them.
And how do you rank them?
Different almost every time I look at it. I think I've been convinced to go Pitts, Waller, Kittle.
Pitts, Waller, Kittle. Okay. Who scares you the most?
I think it's Kittle.
Why?
Because of just concerns about Trey Lance. I'd really kind of dismissed the idea that if it went down to 25 passes a game, that George Kittle would be the one that got squeezed out. I just assumed it would be Ayuk or maybe Debo because it's San Francisco. I'm not certain about that.
Okay. And your third tier, I know what it should be.
Okay.
But I don't know what it should be. A one-man tier of Dalton Schultz.
Okay. You do like your one-man tiers. It is not a one-man tier.
Oh, I know. It's going to be Schultz, Goddard, Hawkinson, Ertz.
It is Schultz, Goddard, and Hawkinson.
Oh, man.
You're very close.
All right, talk to me about this tier. How do you feel about it? This is not often a great spot for tight ends in fantasy drafts.
I think you could craft an argument that all 3 of Schultz, Goddard, and Hawkinson are going to move in to tier 2 this year. I mean, Schultz was 2 points per game better than Kyle Pitts last year and lost Amari Cooper. Hawkinson was producing very similarly to a borderline tier 2 tight end before he got hurt last year. We just don't know what Jamison Williams and Amon St. Brown are going to do that now. And Goddard, really, when Ertz went down, everything went better for Goddard, and he dominated target share. He just couldn't score touchdowns. That's probably not going to happen again.
Okay. But Goddard dominated target share without A.J. Brown.
Right.
So that's why for me, Schultz is in a different class. Schultz has a much better situation than Goddard. And based on off-season additions.
That's correct.
Schultz has a better situation than Goddard.
We've all, for most of the history of their lives, thought that Hawkinson and Goddard were more talented than Schultz.
I don't know that matters anymore. I don't think they've done enough.
Well, it was one season for Schultz. And it was basically one season of producing like we know Goddard and Hawkinson are capable of.
It wasn't just it's not that I'm blown away by Dalton Schultz's talent. It's that I just love the opportunity he has.
Right. And I think that could be exaggerated.
Okay. And I think Dan Schneier would agree with you. He's actually going to be on the Tight End Tiers podcast on Thursday. The 4th tier then definitely has Zach Ertz in it.
Correct. Would you like to know, can I tell you how many more tight ends are in it?
Sure.
There are 5 more tight ends along with Zach Ertz. This is the biggest tier until you get to tier 5.
Okay. Zach Ertz, Cole Kmet.
Yep.
Irv Smith.
Yep.
I have no idea. It's not going to be Dawson Knox, and it's not going to be Pat Freiermuth.
I did put Pat Freiermuth in this tier.
All right. Gerald Everett would be the 5th.
Yep.
All right.
That's 4. Irv Smith, Cole Kmet, Pat Freiermuth, Gerald Everett.
Zach Ertz.
No, I'm sorry. There were 5 in addition to Ertz.
Oh. I
just saw this guy in my Scott Fishbowl draft get drafted before TJ Hawkinson and Dallas Goddard.
Tyler Higbee.
No.
David Njoku.
No.
Oh, Evan Ingram.
No.
Who?
Mike Gesicki.
Oh, of course. I always forget about Mike Gesicki. All right, tell me about tier 4 then.
Ertz does feel a bit misplaced here, but I worry about him with Marquise Brown there since most of his success last year in this offense was without DeAndre Hopkins. But the rest of these guys are kind of they could be a top 12 tight end that you don't have to stream if you have them.
Okay. All right.
Maybe if everything goes right and tight end is as terrible as it always is, they could have a top 7 or 8 season.
Okay, well, we will talk more about it on the full-length show. Thanks to Heath Cummings. We'll talk to you on Thursday with the tight end tiers with Dan Schneier. See you then.